Okay, here we are with a couple of Leicester fans. What's your first name?
Ron.
Ron
and Gary.
Okay, Gary. Right, so hasn't gone too well for either team at the moment, has it? At the start.
No.
What do you think the mood's like in the Leicester camp now?
I think it's questionable times. I think there's players that obviously don't want to be with us anymore. I think there are players that expected.
You can name those.
Well, I think it's obvious who I think everyone around the world can. Yeah, Mahrez definitely is one of them, and I think there's just players that maybe are questioning why aren't they playing. I think there's a bit of unnerve, probably is the best word at the minute, and we all agree with that, don't we? It's uncertain times.
What do you feel about your manager though, Craig Shakespeare, and his attempts at sort of like getting you over
You better answer this first,
problems at the moment? Is he under pressure or not really yet?
I think he is under pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if today don't go right, with yourselves going above us, we could go in the bottom three, international break. They've called it before an international break.
There's lots of fans that are still, and I know we keep bringing it up, but are very cross about Ranieri being sacked. Was he then the right person to carry on afterwards? He did the bit we needed last year. We don't know. It's a new season now, and it's
very
not looking
much
good.
in the mould of Pearson. His substitutions are terrible. So if this afternoon, if he's getting some subs out, then you know you're in with a chance because it'll be hugely.
Do you expect Vardy to play today?
Well, we've heard that, yeah.
We've heard bits and pieces from both sides, haven't we? There's people saying that he is going to play, there's people saying that he's not going to. I think Vardy, like we know him, if he is able to do it, he'll just go out, regardless if he's in pain or if he's got an injury. I don't think Shakespeare's really not got much choice really at the minute to not play him.
I think he'll have to start with Okazaki because he's having a
Okazaki's done all right for you, hasn't he?
Yeah. Could just do with a few more goals under his belt, but he's a worker.
He does.
And I think this afternoon we will have to work, but both teams are going to have to work.
What have you made of Bournemouth stock? It hasn't been much better, has it?
Well, we've said, you guys got wrote off as soon as you came up, so you've done a bit of a Leicester story, and
all we've had the last few weeks is it's been a hard start. It's been a hard start.
But you've got Bournemouth.
Well, you've got to.
Yeah, but I don't think there is any non-hard starts in this league. I don't think there's any games, regardless if it's Bournemouth, Man United, or Chelsea. Everyone's hard. They're all here for a reason. At the end of the day,
Huddersfield away game wasn't easy for you, was it?
No. We should have been out of sight first half on that.
No chances.
They had no end of chances. We seem to be only playing 45 minutes at the moment. A rubbish first half, brilliant second half, but you can't do that. You've got to do the full 90, haven't you?
And what do you think about Harry Maguire when you new signing defence? Is he the best defender now?
I'm well impressed.
I think,
he got a little bit lost last week by trying to push on and then gave it away, but he's steady. Yeah.
I think he's probably our signing this summer. And I know it was a bit of a joke because he's our first signing, and then probably everyone else afterwards has not been as what we've expected. But I think with him and Chilwell and Simpson, the younger members of the sort of the team as such, I think we've got a good future ahead. Many of people, Leicester fans, are questioning Wes Morgan and Robert Hoof. Hoof's injured at the minute, but do we need to look for the youngsters?
They've been messed about on the midfield a little bit with that Silver bloke being able to get clearance
and Drinkwater you sold. King's played, hasn't he?
And he bore hopefully we'll see him today. He's had that niggle.
Should have done so.
Yeah.
We think Maguire's very good though.
Whenever you come out the door, whether it's at home or away, you're open, aren't you?
Yeah. What's your hope for? What do you reckon for today then? Are you going to get something from today?
We hope we have a win.
Yeah, but we really got to push for a win. But I'll be happy with a point.
Yeah,
if you beat us, well, we're not going to be that happy.
You've had some tough fixtures, haven't you, so far? So
we have, but as I said, I don't think there's any non-trust fixtures. I think every fixture in this league
they played reasonably well, so.
There's been some moments like the substitutions, the setup of the team, which I think then shows an inexperience of a manager, which is then showing us through into our our matches, because, as you say, we're doing pretty well, really, and not getting anything with it, and it's just certain turning points.
But last week's subs, he put Vardy on the wing.
Yeah, which everyone knows with England, it doesn't work.
Just doesn't work. No.
Well, the only other player I was seeing who did well for you in the league is Sonani, isn't it? Do you think he deserves a bit more of a go in the league?
I think he's come out better this year, but when you see him every week, he's a little bit, and this is the nicest way possible, he shouts at the players and winds them up the wrong way though, and they all start arguing. We've made a team, it's starting to break away a little bit now, but we've made a team where everyone trusted everyone else and everyone literally worked to get the points as a team. We're starting to now see, no, I'm going to be the number one, I'm going to be, and it's starting to break it up. So Islam is unfortunately a bit of a culprit for that, but saying that, over the last couple of weeks he's started to maybe become a bit better, but I still think Okazaki's our best striker at the minute, even before Vardy at the moment.
Okay, well I'm not going to ask you for a score, so I'm going to say, it could be even harder, I'm going to say which of the three that are going to go down this year.
Well, not Bournemouth or Leicester, I'll say that.
Not neither of us?
No, I don't think so. I let me have a look over here, because I'm looking who's... Palace, yeah, Swansea, and I'm going to say West Ham. Actually, they're going to be my wild card.
Well, you can stay for
There we are.
Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Cheers, lads.
All right.